by the time now, when you're seeing this, he already finished. So I'm still learning. Yeah, I was surprised to come to my the structure which you guys have not seen yet, but which I've been working on, to see a giant lava pillar coming out the bottom of it, and yeah. I honestly had no idea what it was when I first showed up. I was like, oh my gosh, is this mod pack something different than what I've believed all this time? Are there possible... Oh gosh, I didn't notice this. Did he do that? Okay. Oh, that was... I hope this isn't too loud for you guys. Actually, let's just... Yeah. Okay. Now, I didn't notice this before. These two blocks were not originally there. Mr. Love Newton apparently has paid us a visit, and he surrounded the hole with lava. And I placed blocks at the very top just to try to see if it was a source block, just like, you know, 2 source blocks at the top, and so that it would stop flowing down. But it persisted longer than I was expecting. So, like, I left, you know, I did some other things, and I came back, and the entire tower was still here. So I said, oh no, he did not. He placed lava source blocks all the way up and down this giant. I am not placing. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So in my infinite wisdom, I placed a water block towards the top and covered the whole thing with water, and it turned all to cobble instead of obsidian. And I was about to be excited for the obsidian because I need obsidian. I can use that. But it was just all cobble. So I felt like a doofus. Anyways, then I started up my turtle. I was like, all right, I'll just start him up, and then I'll record, and he'll be digging, and I'll say, Joe pranked me. So, but he's already done. My turtle, he's so fast. Mined 1 items total. Oh, great. No, you didn't. You mined 0 items total. That's buggy. He's a felling turtle, so he couldn't collect any of the cobble, which I'm fine with. These hoppers do not act like vanilla hoppers. Not gonna tell you who put that there. Was it me? Was it Joe? I don't know. You'll never know. Anyways, where was I? Let's make this clean. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Oh yeah. Real nice. Boop, boop. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh yeah. Turtle cleanup prank. It was Joe, because there's no one else on the server yet. It's just me and him, so anytime something goes wrong, I know who it is. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the surface and place this guy back, and then I'll show you what this is. Then you may recognize the structure. This is just your simple passive mob spawner. I don't know I don't know if it has a name. It might have a name. This is I'm following the design that I learned about in E04's videos. He has a single player LP series, and you should check it out because he does some really cool stuff there. I've learned so much from E04, and this is probably one major one that I've taken from him. I've modified I haven't really modified the design. Like, I've cut out corners here, and this isn't the final product. I've gotten to a point where I like to decorate these things. That sounds different than what I've been picturing in my head. I like to put an outer shell on these. So this is just the inner lining that no one will ever see, and you're like, well, Mitch, why'd you spend all the time getting all this smooth stone brick and to build if no one's ever going to see it? Look at me. Because I wanted to. All right. Now that we have that cleared out of the way. Don't tell me what to do. All right. It looks pretty, and I like it. Anyways, this thing isn't done. It's about halfway done. For 16, 15. No, less. It's like a third done right now. And I didn't build it. This guy did. Oh, yeah. With this little program, it's called Make Building, or MKBLD. It's a program I wrote, and it's kind of nifty. What it'll do is, okay, let me show you a little bit of the code to start. I don't know what he was running. It's in his startup script. What were you waiting on? Okay, I don't know. Let's get out of here. Where were we? Make Building. Make BP. Oh yeah, Make BP right here is Make Blueprint. That's a complementary program for this one. This one makes blueprints, right? It eats buildings and then writes them down into a blueprint. And this one reads blueprints and turns them into buildings. So anyway, so let's edit Make Builds. So the idea is usage. Type the Make Builds, the title of the building that you want, depending on what you named it earlier. It's going to read that file with the file with that name, and then you tell it the number of floors that you want it to make of that building. So the idea is that you give it a modular building, like something with like a one floor that can be stacked on top of each other. That's the idea. And then you place a chest behind the turtle with extra blocks. Extra blocks, yes. And he goes through. All my blueprints are saved here in this buildings subdirectory. So he opens up that table. The blueprints are saved as tables. A table is a data structure, and at least in Lua, they're called tables. And that's how I save the data. It's just zeros and ones, basically. I'm putting it's just a three-dimensional matrix, if you will, of zeros and ones. And if it's a 0, then the turtle doesn't place a block. And if it's a 1, then he does place a block. So I'm just going to scroll through this quickly just so you can see. If you want to read more of this program, you can pause your video. But I'm not going to go through this whole thing. So I might give you guys a tutorial if you want it later. And that's it. It's pretty short. It's pretty cute. Exit. So first of all, the reason I'm not giving you the direct source code right now is because it's not really done. First of all, he doesn't place the water. I come in here while he's building it, and I place the water in the half slabs. Half slabs on every level as he's building. But the main reason why I'm not giving you guys a source code just yet for download, I would give it to you as a paste bin, actually, because if you know anything about turtles, they have this HTTP API that you can use, and if your HTTP is enabled on your server, then you can just download text files directly from Pastebin, and it's fantastic. Anyways, the main reason why I'm not giving you the Pastebin on it yet is because it has some fundamental flaws. Like, if you're on a single player server, or if you're in a creative mode server rather, and you place a chest down full of bricks, and you place him right there, and then tell him to make build whatever the title was, mob floor, and then you tell him like 20, right? He'll start building 20 floors, and he'll keep going, and he'll keep stacking one layer on top of the other, and then whenever he's out of blocks, he goes down and he refills, and then it's not when he's run outside of blocks. He refills whenever he's finished with a floor. So like he'll build a whole floor and then he'll go refill, and then he'll build another floor. That's a flaw, because what if a floor takes more than 16 times 64 blocks? I could work in some logic for that. And then, but the main fundamental flaw with it is that when he's moving, if a mob gets in his way, like a random mob that just spawns and then just steps in front of him, if he tries to move forward and that mob is there, he won't be able to. So his move forward, and he doesn't do anything to check that. He doesn't do anything to see if he failed when moving forward. In other scripts that are built in, like Excavate, it has a nice little check. Let's actually look at that. CD-ROM, ls, CD programs, ls. Is it in here? No. CD turtle. There it is. Edit, excavate. This guy has a really nice built-in check where if he doesn't successfully move forward, then he tries a couple things. Right? Like, this one's much longer and much more robust than mine. And then it comes down to this while loop. And what this while loop is going to do is anytime that turtle.forward returns false, it's going to go in. Right? So while not turtle.forward, if he can't move forward, that returns false. So not false is true. While true, do. And then he's gonna check to see if there's a block in front of him with detect. If that's true, then he goes in and he digs it and he collects it. And then if that's false, and right here, he says, well, if that's false, then I'm gonna try attacking. Turtle.attack. Then he's gonna pick up the mob drops if possible, and then yeah, really simple, really simple. And I need to implement this type of movement, right? Where it's not just turtle.forward, it's while not turtle.forward, do these things. So that he's going to do the turtle.forward, right? Because whenever it's reading this statement while not turtle.forward, it's going to run the turtle.forward, and then that's going to return a boolean, either true or false. And then the opposite of that boolean that is returned tells the program whether or not to go into this while loop. So that's a clever little way of getting into like act and then have like a check based on that action. So I need this kind of technology. I need this kind of technology in my program before I call it good and releasable. But for now, this is good enough for me. What I can do is if I stand near him while he's building, then mobs won't spawn around here, and then which I'm technically assuming that I'm gonna do anyways because I'm coming through here and placing the ice blocks down and then breaking them and then placing the slabs down while he's building over. But as you can see, I originally started down here with a couple, some chests here, and I had him build, I think he made it up 9 layers before he messed up, because I went AFK. And he started building off in this direction over here. He hit a mob, which got him off, and then he got turned around, and he started building over here, like all the way to this tree and over here and stuff. It was so bizarre. And so I terminated his program, and I moved him back over here, and then started him again right here. Boop. And I was even like, okay, one mistake, that's fine. Let's restart him and have him do the rest. And I even like moved up some bricks up here so he'd be ready to go. And then again, he kept hitting mobs and getting into trouble, and so I just started doing it one by one, and that got tedious. And that was yesterday. That was my day yesterday. No. Oh man, really? So anyways, I'm planning on taking this guy up to level 200, I think. Yeah, let's do that. We'll ride him up to 200. I don't know. This is okay. If I haven't explained this yet, this is a mob spawning tower. And I said I called it passive earlier. I called it passive spawner because it's not like a spawner block that spawns. It's not like a dungeon. It's not like one of those kinds of things. It's just kind of its purpose is to just grab random spawns from that would happen naturally, so there's no strain on the server. And then no matter whether if you're close or far, they'll spawn, and then they'll either take a step in one random direction, or they'll stand still. And more often than not, they take a step in this direction, and then they fall in the water, and then they fall down to their doom. Oh, did I have a jetpack on? Oh, all right. As you can see, while we've been here, it's been collecting drops. I went overkill on the starting level. It's much higher than it really needs to be. It really only needs to be like 22, 23-ish, maybe another block or two above that just so you can catch them. But I like giving myself a little bit of room in case I want to build something bigger. I don't know. I don't know what exactly yet. I don't know. I might end up just having something like this where it's just a chest and a single obsidian pipe on top of that. That's probably what it's going to end up being. But I like giving myself room just in case. So there we go. And then when that's all done, I'll probably put a pipe here, something like not ice. Oh, whoa. Huh. Never done that before. Really? Huh. I've never done that before. I'm sorry if you already know about that. Sorry for wasting your life. I thought I knew everything. Apparently not. You never stop learning, children. You never stop learning. Ever. So, with that motivational speech of the day, we'll come up here. I'm going to end up putting a pipe for them to fall. Oh, jeez. Hover mode, thank you. A pipe for them to fall down so that they'll stay in this 1x1 area, just like this. Just something like this. I might actually leave this. Ooh! Suck it! So... Oh, okay. I'm going to stop boring you guys with this. And I'll show you the next thing that I've done. I don't know what I'm going to show you yet. But it's going to be cool. Maybe. Actually, it probably won't be. My jetpack just ran out. Okay, let's go charge this guy up. Yoink. Generator? Where'd that come from? I made it when you guys were gone. Sorry. I made a little array of these. There's 1, 2, 10. There's 10 of them. Nope. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yes. Great. Great job. I did math right the first time, but not the second. But then the third. Where'd it go? Yeah. So I finally hooked up the tree farm. Well, the charcoal farm, which was just dumping into these. Oh, I moved them. I moved them over there. Yes, these barrels were lined up here, and this was just pouring into those barrels and filling them up. And I said, "Well, that's enough. I think I've had enough of that. Let's hook up the power." Oh, I really need to charge this. Okay, hang on a second. Good enough. Okay. So I removed them, and I removed the barrels, and connected up the piping, and it's just going down there. Oh, turn. Oh, I have all... Oh, no. Hover mode, please. Thank you. And let's stand right here. Great job. I placed all these levers, just to power each of the engines. This can be done a lot more efficiently, and I will fix that later once I get an alloy furnace and red alloy wire. But for now, this is what I was doing. This is what I am doing. Yeah, and it looks pretty good. It's just going in these Stirling engines, which are really cheap, and that one's not getting fun. I'm still working out the, still trying to figure out how to optimize this thing, you know, find the right numbers of things where, you know, because not all these engines are given coal at all the times, but there are times, oh, see, he's burning, but this one's not, I don't know. See, every other time I come here, and they'll all be full, and then I'll come back another time, and then the last 3 will be empty, or 4, you know, however many, and I don't get that. You'd think it'd be pretty consistent. Who knows? Maybe it's because I added those generators. I don't know. Anyway, so all these guys are doing their low power. Okay, bad example. Low power, they're pumping out 1 MJ per tick per guy, right? And I think I have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 18 times 2, which is 36. 18 to 16. Yeah. Of course, they're not all pumping out 1 MJ per tick, but maximum capacity of 36 MJ per tick, which this is a whole lot of effort for not a whole lot of MJ. But I honestly think that that's more than I'll need any given tick, so that's fine. That's fine with me. And then I have an energy tesseract here. This is what the Ender Pearls were all about. I finally got 8, so I could make 2 energy tesseracts. And then I just hooked it up to frequency 100, just randomly, and here we go, guys. Here's our clean burning coal. And this is wireless. I love this because it's wireless. So I plop this thing here, and then this ugly tree farm, I don't have to look at anywhere else unless I make another one or make several more, and because as it turns out, Earth target 36 MJ per tick might not be enough. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, and then EU, the things that generate the power that the power that the generators make, it's called EU, energy. Energy units, and that's a little bit harder to make go wireless. So for now, I've just got this array hooked up, and you can see I got glass fiber cables hooked up to the top, because eventually there will be something like there'll be another cable there, and then right there I want to have an MFE, right? And then over here I want to have yet another MFE. Boom, right there. This one. Not that. Those are cables. And then maybe, just maybe, over here on this side, like, okay, this pipe is going out that direction from this vertical pipe, and I want to go in the opposite direction. Make another one of these generator arrays, and then have those be powering up 2 more MFEs, and then maybe possibly have an MFSU in the middle here and or over there. So we'll have 2 MFSUs, 4 MFEs, 20 generators. That's a lot of power. That's good. I mean, for just kind of driving by, and I mean, I'm probably going to end up using it just to power up my jetpack most often. Not wearing jetpack. I just took it off too. So that's the plan with this, just to get a simple EU kind of energy storage going. Because I mean, refilling this thing on using several generators is nuts. Because once it depletes, then it fills up very slowly. It'll drain at 10 EU per tick. No, it'll drain it at 32 EU per tick. But when the charcoal is just burning by itself, It only does 10 EU per tick. Yes, that's correct. So it's just faster just to pull it out and put it in another one. Anyways, let's get some of that going right now. Let's make those MFEs. Ready, set, go. Boop. 1 gold? Yeah. Ding 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 ding. 4. Ding 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 ding. Ooh. Ooh, prepared. Yes. So prepared. Boop boop. Bam. 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 Cheapest way I know to make an MFE, guys. Cheapest. Cheapest and bestest. Any cable? Yes. Lots. Put that there. No. Blink. Blink. Go away. Okay. And yoink. I think I want them out here. Yeah, just to give room. And then if we do it like this, will it? Yeah? You wanna? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's been a while. I'm not confident in my skills yet. Yes! And is it filling? It's filling. It's filling very fast. Oh yes, that's good. Now, to be honest, I don't actually need these glass fiber cables here. I could use something much cheaper. But I don't care. Oh, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. I do things the way I want it. Because that's the way I do them, alright? Alright, great. Alright, now we got some serious storage going on here. We can eventually, after we have the storage, we can set up some kind of, processing array. Like we can hook up, 5 simple EU machines right here, and then they'll all be able to just, it won't be like automated system where you just put stuff in a chest, anything into a chest, and then it goes into the system, and then the system processes all of it and then puts it into an output chest. It's nothing crazy complex like that, but we can just put like a one thing, like, oh, I have this dirt and I wish to macerate this dirt. Boom, drop it in the macerator, done. Pull it out and get going. We don't have to go through the whole system. Preserve the environment, people. Pro tip of the day. So I don't know, I'd hate to cover up this hole, especially something as ugly looking as this gobble. So we might not do the machine array, or yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it the machine array. Have like a macerator, electric furnace, compressor, extractor, I don't know, something else. And then we'll do 5 other machines over there, or maybe just duplicates, like we might have, maybe we'll do like 3 macerators and 3 furnaces, because those are good to have in large numbers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll make something work out of this. But this is our energy tower, pretty much. And these need to be moved. Yes, they need to be moved. Do I have it? Do I have it? Ooh, nighttime. Nighttime. I'll be right back. Okay. What were we talking about? I have no idea. I mean, I've slept between now and then, so you can't really blame me for forgetting. I will start him eventually. So yeah, this is our energy tower. What did I want to talk about? Yeah, I don't even know how long I've been recording. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. It looks like that's all the time we have for today. I've gone way longer than I was expecting. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this mob tower, and then next episode we'll do something else. I was thinking about, oh yeah, I moved out of the little hole in the ground. Last thing real quick. I moved out of the hole and I moved into this house. It's simple setup. There's nothing really here, just a bed, really. But yeah, I kept running down at nighttime down this dang hole, which you guys have seen me run down, just over and over and over again, just to sleep. And I'm like, this is nuts. There's a house right here, right here. So I moved in, and I won't live here long. We might build a house. I was thinking about taking over this valley area. It looks pretty. It looks nice. I might, awkward pillar there. That's natural, by the way. Yeah. So we might build something here. I don't know what yet. Maybe a home, something. We'll live here. There will be our tower, our mob tower, our power tower, the local village, and then Newton is building something over here. He's having trouble with the walls. Either they're not rendering in for me, or they're not rendering in his mind. One or the other. They're not there. And there's his volcano. That's his magic place of scary bad things. Anyways, that's all. That is all for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.